Hello to my Libras, my Sagittarius, and or my Scorpio too. So for my Libras, you will be first. If you hear me writing down anything, that is just your timestamp. So that you will be able to find this later. So like I said, thank you so much for watching. Now let's get into your reading. So what you had in your pre-shuffle, you actually had 3 cards, which was the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the High Priestess. So just looking at those cards, the Nine of Wands, well, I usually only take 2, but I took the Seven of Wands and the Priestess as well at the same time because they flipped out at the same time, but also because of the fact that they add up to the number 9 together. So 7 is the Seven of Wands card, and then the High Priestess card is 2. So that gave me another inkling about what you have going on. So the Nine of Wands is about perseverance, strength, courage, and finding some stability. Also is giving you a nods up about your stamina and being prepared for this long performance that you may have to be on, as well as the Seven of Wands is a lot about competition. So maybe you have been using a lot of stamina for a competition, some gains, creative abilities, and having your success right within your reach. So you're definitely at this point where you're trying to protect that, and the way that you're doing it with the High Priestess is just about being very intuitive and using your wisdom in order to get ahead. So what we're going to do for your reading, we're going to jump right in and let's look at the situation and the actions that you're taking. So let's look at the situation right now. So let's look at the situation that you have going on right now. Look at the situation for my Libras, and let's see. What are you persevering through? Okay, so the Ten of Cups is the energy that you are, like I said, you've been persevering for a while. With that Nine of Wands energy, you've definitely been persevering for a long time to get to this energy of your current situation, which is the Ten of Cups, which is giving you, the energy of completion. Now, obviously, as long as you have breath in your body and life, there is always a continuation of a journey, but I feel like you've reached a good, you can say, stopping place, quote unquote. Just to let you know that, wherever you are right now, you can look up or look around you and see a lot of blissful relationships or, just things falling into alignment for you at this time, as well as, dreams are coming true for you. You're able to see that in this current situation, and that's what you've been heading towards. So when you start to see these things coming into fruition, we're in the 10-month. 10-month is giving you a bit of final endings, realizations, and things of that nature. So you're seeing the results of your persistence. You may be getting just a congratulations letter for a job or, for something that you have completed. You may have won a competition. Like I said, the Seven of Wands is also about competition. So maybe you won something and beat a person out. And your dreams are coming true. There's a lot of inner happiness no matter what your situation is, because you know that through your perseverance, that's how you get ahead. So let's also go ahead and look at the action that you can take. What is the action that you can take now? Or the action that you've been continuing to take? also have the number 9 with 18, which I said is about completion. So you've been seeing nines and tens a lot now. Even the dates 10-10 or 10-9 may be very important to you. Right now, this is your season. So, you have the dreams, and your mind is on your, is like the thing that is most important to you right now. Doing the things with, getting rid of your fears and being able to walk into this situation with confidence. That is your action. Using your intuition is your action. A lot of people don't think about their dreams and their intuitions as the action that they need to do to get to where they want to be. They think of, what can they do with their hands physically, what job can they apply for, blah, blah, blah. But I'm telling you, what's just as important as all that is using your subconscious mind, using your thoughts, because thoughts are things, right? If you haven't read up on that or don't know anything about that, this is your time, to look into that energy. You may have had some things going on during Pisces season. I'm seeing both Pisces here. Even the symbol kind of looks like an X, and 10, it looks like an X, but you may have had some things going on in Pisces season that's now coming up and being like the same recurring themes that you will be seeing during this season, your season, Libra season. So you're finding a lot of completion here. Let's go ahead and see what is the outcome of this. So the situation is the 10 of Cups. The outcome here, the action that you take is, paying attention to your mind and paying attention to your dreams, your intuition. Let's see what the outcome is. What is the outcome for Libra? Hello in the chat. Hello in the chat. By the way, thank you, Libra, for watching today's video. Make sure you like that video as well as subscribe. And your last card as your outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. So not only will you have a lot of abundance, you're getting this abundance in a more nurturing way. Some people work, like I said, they work and overwork themselves. And to get to this ending, I'm hearing that you're using a different side of you that other people sometimes abandon, and it's not for the best of them. So I say that this is what I mean. What I mean here is that, going into this next, this is the outcome. So the times that you see is Sagittarius and Capricorn. So in between this season here, you're seeing a lot of these things. That's your outcome. You're seeing a lot of these things that when you have been, nurturing your inner happiness with the 10 of Cups, you've been paying attention to your dreams and paying attention to your mind and, just whatever you've been thinking, using your intuition to get you closer to your goal, which is, to have your own abundance, to nurture your own abundance, and to not, work extremely hard for it. It's just something that you nurture like anything else in your life, like a plant. It's not something that you overdo, excess, anything like that. It's just something, like I said, it's natural to be abundant for you, Libra. So when you're in that type of energy, when that is your energy, you are, more likely to have the energy of, someone who is able to enjoy their money, able to enjoy their situations, their dreams coming true. A lot of people just skip and go on to the next one, but you are definitely wanting to, have this outcome and, be within this outcome and, relish in it. That's what I'm hearing. So let's take a look at you. Got the star at the bottom of the deck. So you are definitely looking for, a lot of completeness, closure, things of that nature, where, you have been taking some time, looking at yourself. Maybe you have been wanting, like, in the end goal, maybe a relationship is there for you, something of that nature. But in order to be matched up with anyone else, you have to be matched within yourself. So that's the energy that you've been taking and understanding. And since you understand that, that can push you a lot further along than other people. So looking at that and, making sure that you are right within yourself. You understand? So when you're right within yourself, no one can really throw you off. And that is a positive thing. So that is your energy right now. Like I said, with the divine love, the divine harmony coming in with that 10 of cups, you have to also be right within, which is the 2 of cups to me. It's not even just about the partnership that is here. The unified love is about, making sure that you are at your highest vibration so that you can attract someone that you can be in harmony with as well. That makes sense to you? Go ahead and throw a like. So let's get some more. Let's go and see your path here. What is your path? You have a lot of cups energy, which is, Cancer, water, Gemini, things of that nature. That 10 of cups was Pisces. So just letting you know that there's a lot of compassion that you're using on yourself and on others, and being very intuitive. The intuition is coming up again. The high priestess energy letting you know that, being emotionally stable throughout whatever, like, what is the main saying that people use, when they gain a lot of money, gain a lot of success, what is it of someone who gains the world but loses their soul? That saying is really real, because people who want to attract major things, cars, money, whatever, they don't want to lose their humanity, their love, their compassion, and their emotional stability. And you do see that happening to people, like with lottery winners. So if anyone is like looking for a big payday, you also have to, be emotionally stable enough to have this payday. So that is your path, not just having the wealth that you desire, not just having the cars, whatever else, physically that you desire, but also being emotionally stable enough to have and hold it. You see these people with the cups, they are holding these things because they are ready for them. So preparing yourself emotionally and, making sure that you can actually maintain the things that you're asking for. Just look at your potential. Let's look at your potential. So we had the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So you definitely had to have so much potential for wealth. There's a high level amount of activity that will be going on within your wealth. Money, like I said, cars, jewelry, whatever you're asking for, it'll definitely be given to you through a lot of discipline. It's taken a lot of courage and perseverance to get to where you are, but you are here and you are going to gain the things and it will be very generous, very abundant. You'll be very prosperous, and things of that nature. So like I said, it's very in line with yourself to keep yourself mentally stable. With all of this money, all of these things coming in, you have to keep yourself mentally prepared, not just going and working every day and doing whatever you need to make the money, but also, being right within yourself once you make it. So it's definitely been something going on here during these last couple months. Here you will see like a major outturn. If you have a business, there'll be a lot of wealth. So if you have a lot of orders, you also have to have a good system. So that's the balance here. Making sure that you're not overworked or double working or anything of that nature, because your energy is important. That's what you're realizing here. And let's see. So let's see where you are now, where you want to go, and how are you going to get there. First, let's look at where you are now. Let's look at where you are now. So right now you're having an awakening, like your mind and all of these things is very much coming and inspiring you to do different things right now. You're having an awakening of your mind. Awakening just meaning like ideas coming to you that you haven't thought of before. You have the number 2 here. You may be seeing 222. You had the 2 with this, the 2 with the 2 of cups, and the 2 with the high priestess. So 222. Something of this nature, your inner calling is pulling you in that direction, and that's where you are now. So let's take a look at where you want to go. So the card of where you want to go is the Lover's card. So this is the number 6, which comes to an 8. You're in an 8 year, but just looking at these card on the face, you may want like I said, a loving relationship with that 2 of cups coming up. That could be a major end goal for you, and the strength of having a great partnership, as well as loving yourself, being one with yourself, so that you're able to keep that relationship. We have the Queen of Cups telling you to be, compassionate to yourself, and, carry that energy around, as well as, just whatever you're passionate about. This isn't just about love and lovers. It's about, your passions, and, having alignment in your passions and a deep love for your passions, things of that nature. So there's a union and a partnership here. It could be in business as well as in a lover relationship as well. And it's coming to, bring some balance out, and, things of that nature. So that is a part of where you want to go. We also saw this with the card 10 of Cups, which it talks about, divine love, divine harmony, and things of that nature. So let's see, how will you get there? So again, we have this King of Pentacles popping out, letting you know, like right now, there is so much need for balance, a balance of your love life and your work life, to follow your inner calling, to know which partnerships is best for you, to know what business is best for you, to be disciplined in your actions, regarding whatever you do, being very disciplined in your actions. And you may be taking the lead, taking charge right now, but whatever it is, like I said, you're going in the direction that you most want. So it's about balancing yourself. It's like riding a bike, right? Getting on there without no training wheels, and having to balance and have movement. So, and of course, at the bottom, after all of that shuffling, we have the 10 of Cups here. Like I said, letting you know there is so much love and support, and, contentment, money, fulfillment, all of that is here for you. It's really the dreams come true card. So being in this energy, that is a blessing, a bliss. So let's get some moonology for you, Libra. Let's get 2 more for Libra. Let's get 1 more for Libra. So we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. I mentioned Capricorn during your reading. The Sagittarius to Capricorn, time. Don't let your pride get in the way, full moon in Leo. So Libra, like I said, balancing hard work between, compassion and, things of that nature. And hold your vision, fixed moon. So definitely the energy of, keep moving forward to your goals, and, understanding that there is a lot of, you know, there takes a lot of balance. Like I said, on this road, six is the number of balance. On the Lover's card, you have the number six. And, just letting you know that, like I said, like a bike, it's important to keep your balance. And the way that you keep your balance is to keep moving. So keep working on your things. It's definitely paying off. Let's get to your tea leaf cards. All right, we got a couple here for you. We have solid foundation, success with effort. You also have recognition, reward from merit, and pay attention to your finances. With a lot of hard work and success, you have to, maybe you're looking at new people to look over your work, or look over your finances, paying somebody to do that, something with taxes or something, I don't know. But deep friendship with someone of the same sex, so that is there for you as well. Friendship, compassion, Queen of Cups. You also have a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. I mentioned that with the Lover's card. It could be romantic, or it could be, something with business. And there's a reconciliation. So if you haven't been, talking to someone because of a reason, it could be a friend, it could be, romantic or in business, a partnership is coming here for you to reconcile, and, just stay focused on your vision. Also, you have the card, don't let your pride get in the way. So if someone comes around to apologize, or, have said they made a change, sometimes it is best to see, because it can, enhance your vision. But you have to decide on a case by case basis. And Libra, that is your reading. So, thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure you like the video. Now we're going to move on to Scorpio. So, Scorpio, I am going to write down your timestamp as well. Give me 1 second. All right. In your Scorpio, in your pre-shuffle, you had the Death card and the Three of Cups. So the Death card symbolizes, a lot of transformation taking place within your life. You may or may not. I'm going to look at the cards even further. But you may have just not been where you wanted to be, but through a lot of spiritual growth and searching for deeper meaning and wanting a new beginning, through you going through these transformations, you are able to get to the Three of Cups energy, which is abundance, healing, and, it's family based, or it could be friendships, as well as just celebration. And you have been, very studying deeply. So you may have been studying metaphysical things and just trying to see what does successful people do to be, to get what they want out of life. You may have just been reading books on that, things of that nature, so that you're able to, make a big transition in life, So that is definitely to be admired. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your situation right now. Let's look at Scorpio, Scorpio situation. So yeah, you're definitely making a lot of sudden changes, or experiencing sudden changes, because you have been hoping for them, wanting them, and prepping for these sudden changes taking place. It may be different things that's happening. So it's taking a lot of courage and a lot of faith and resources in order to get you to this place. That popped out at the same time, the Nine of Wands card. So it now it's just getting to a place at the bottom of the deck, feels like, where you can, have some rest or just contemplation and just recouping because you maybe have been hitting the gym very hard, and you're seeing a sudden change in your body, or just different things like that. But the number 7 is about changes and having a lot of different options than you had before because of this change and sudden insight. Like I said, you also may have been working a lot on researching successful people and seeing how they're able to have the things that they have. So like I said, it's definitely something here where you're having insight. Let's take a look at your actions. So your actions here is to be very creative and be very steadfast in your movement. There's definitely some here things here using your imagination and following your heart, and just letting that lead you to your success. And like maybe you found a new way to work out that people usually don't take, or only kids kind of do, something like that, but it's very effective, and you got that body change because of being very creative and not being like, well, I have to do this and I have to go to the gym this amount of times for this long. Like, whatever you're doing here is the way that you're able to reach it is because of your imagination and doing things that other people weren't willing to do because maybe they looked silly or whatever. You don't have a problem with that. So that is for you. Again, we have this at the bottom of the deck, the 3 of Cups, which came out in your pre-shuffle, like I said. So that energy of celebration is here. Let's see what your outcome is. In your outcome, when you nurture the things, or when the things that you do nurture you, you're able to use that energy, that nurturing energy, and nurture your money, any kids or anything of that nature around you. With this Queen of Pentacles, whatever it is, that is your outcome. All of the changes that you've made, people have taken notice, and they know that something obviously is different about you. And there's a lot of, like I say, your creativity is the reason why these sudden changes are taking place. So allowing that abundance to show up for you. Also, like financial, the Queen of Pentacles is just financial security. So however you are, you know, however you are receiving this, it could just be a boost or an increase, a bonus or something like that with this card. Like I said, because people notice how different you are and the things that you've been learning, all of that. So let's go ahead and look at you. Let's see what you are all about. Bottom of the deck, we have this. That Knight of Swords energy. Let's take a look at you, Scorpio. One second. So we have the 3 coming up again with the Empress card. The 3 is about, creativity, finding a creative way to communicate. And the Empress card is the card of abundance and, accomplishment and growth. So you have definitely been developing yourself, and because you have been diligently developing yourself and not giving up on you, there's so much evolution and abundance coming to you because of that. So you're changing. It's like watering a plant every day. Of course, on the first day the plant may be looking wilted, but with the continued nurturing that you're doing, the plant has new life now. Imagine it on the first day, and then 60 days later, you may have been doing like a 60-day or 90-day challenge or something like that. Maybe you're starting a challenge like that to end out this year so that you look so much like the Empress, sitting in lavish abundance. Also, the Queen of Pentacles sitting in lavish abundance because of all the work that you're doing. So that could be a push for you to, finish that off for the end of the year. But you also have just generosity and abundance here with this Empress card. Let's look at your path. So you're on the path now to divine love, inspiration, harmony. This Ten of Cups here is the one of the cards that lets you know that, your dreams are coming true, things like that. Inner happiness and blissful relationships are headed your way. And that's what you've been working on. Maybe you've been just working on yourself. You haven't had any other people in the picture, but you've been watering yourself like a plant. And, people notice the new life that is coming, and people love to be around people who are abundant and have inner happiness and things of that nature. So, when you figure that out for yourself, other people on that same vibration come in to assist you with different things. So let's see, what is your potential here? So you have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is the card of letting go of strife. So, like I said, when you're on a good vibration, other people come in to assist you, and this energy is letting you know that haters or, people who don't want your best and highest good, they are not coming around at this point. You're avoiding any conflicts, anything like that. Like, in order to be in a blissful relationship, in order to nurture yourself, you have to have a blissful environment. And like I said, when you maintain that within yourself, other people are so turned off. Like people who love competition, people who love challenges and strife and all of that, they really go away very quickly because they can't handle just peace. And that's what you're all about. Now let's see, where are you now? Where do you want to go? And how will you get there? Where are you now? This card came out in your pre-shuffle. You're in a point of transition and transformation. You're allowing this change to take place. The number 4 is about, controlling foundations and organization. So right now you're allowing this metamorphosis to take place so that you can start off on a new healthy foundation. It's like, if your foundation is shaky and it's messed up, then you will not be able to you would just not be able to have that stillness. Like, you won't be able to have this energy of foundation and peace going forward. So that's why it's important through this new change that you're making to, solidify a foundation and control that energy so that you're able to start off on a good foot. So that's where you are now. And this is like an amazing place to be because now you get to decide where you want to go. So let's see, where do you want to go? You wanted to go to the energy of Ten of Pentacles, wealth, family, security, long-term success, and just making a big contribution to the world. The number 10 is about completion. We see 3 has been a theme, so 10 plus 3 is 13, as well as, just the number 10. You got the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, letting you know that you want completion. You're aiming for completion, and whatever you aim for, you're going to get. That is the energy. Like I said, just keeping your eyes on the prize and letting that financial security. The Queen of Pentacles came out earlier, and this one is letting you know you want financial security and independence, and that does lead you to a long-term success as long as you build a good foundation. So let's see, how will you get there? So you can get to this energy of, we have the number 1 here. You might be saying 113 at this time, 311. So the energy of the Magician, the way that you get to the 10 of Pentacles is, being creative. I said that before with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. Being very creative and skillful, and, using your power, your manifestation power, and just that creativity is what gets you to long-term success, making a change. You may be like painting or whatever whatever part of your creative mind that you're using in order to get to the Ten of Pentacles, you know that it takes a lot of, creativity. So you're finding ways to tap into it. And the number one is about the new beginnings and new creative endeavors. So whatever you can do to, change your situation in a positive way, use creativity, and it will make your journey a lot easier. So let's get your Moonology cards. So the bottom of the deck, you have Eight of Cups in reverse, letting you know that you are trying again. Maybe you've had some things in the past, but you're trying again no matter what. Get two more. So you have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. It could just be, it's like I said, the transformation is bringing a lot of endings, new beginnings. The number 10 is about the endings. The number 1 is a new beginning. So you have that coming in for you. Also, a new romantic cycle begins. So if this has just been, all of this energy has been in love and, not just love, but money. We saw wealth, but the Ten of Pentacles is about long-term success in your relationships and in your money. So, and you also have the card Believe in the Impossible. This one is a full moon in Aries. This one is a new moon in Libra, and this is a blue moon. So believing in the impossible, and whatever fairy tale ending you are not sure that you can have, this is telling you believing in the impossible and you will have it. So that is the energy that you are most likely in at this point. Sorry, I'm trying to get the tea leaf cards and mix these up. Let's see what your fortune is through the tea leaf cards. So, honor and respect will come to you. Keeping on this journey, everybody respects someone who, like I said, you may be the type of person who is researching people who have been, successful in the past, and you're wanting that honor and respect to come to you. And in order to do that, you have to follow in successful footsteps or create successful footsteps. So get back to the basics. There's something here where, you may be learning, studying, finding a new way to overcome challenges. Speaking of that, we have major challenge to overcome. So whatever it is, it's like a mountain that you're continuously climbing, but you have to act on it. This gives me that energy of the, Aries, a fiery climax approaches, and, just acting on the desires, not just having them. So like I say, you may be starting a challenge, 60-day challenge, 90-day challenge to end out the year, and imagine how much in an amazing place you will be at the end of that, that it's always fun to overcome any challenge. So, like I said, imagine the first day of a wilted plant, and then 60 days later, after you've nourished it for 60 days continuously, it'll look so amazing and so differently. So that is your energy, the crown. You're fixing your crown right now. Now, thank you so much, Libra. Scorpio. That was your reading. I appreciate you being here, and I am going to go on to my Sagittarius. Go ahead and make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Sagittarius, I am writing down your timestamp. Now let's get into your reading. In your reading, in your pre-shuffle, we have the Ace of Cups and the Sun card. So the Sun card is just letting you know that there is a lot of pleasure, a lot of good health, accomplishment coming for you, success and abundance. And you can see that with the Ace of Cups as well. There's good health, friendship. It could be romantic love, marriage, psychic growth. So whatever growth in different areas. The Ace of Cups is marking a time of new beginnings and blissful relationships that leave you feeling energized. So no more draining energy going on for you. So let's look at your situation, Sagittarius. Wow, the Ace of Cups came out. This is your situation right now. You're looking forward to pioneering into like a place that you've never been before. So if you felt like you haven't had like the most compassionate relationships, get ready and prepare yourself for those things to come in. If you've never, had a baby before, or if you know, whatever intuition, whatever new ways you're opening up to life, or, just allowing that, get ready for, those things to come in at like full scale. That is your situation right now, where whatever you're doing or whatever you're hoping for will come to you. It's about managing yourself and managing your expectation, things like that. So let's take a look at your actions here. What actions are you taking? You're being very open right now. We have the 1 and the 0, which is 10, completion. But also these numbers separately is about new beginnings and unlimited beginnings, unlimited possibilities, things of that nature. So both of these cards are about new beginnings. So whatever you have right now, there's so many possibilities that it's hard to even pin down exactly what you're going through. Of course, as we get more cards, we'll understand. But you're on such a new adventure that you have to have so much trust in life and just faith that things will work out for you, because you're taking such initiative. Like, a lot of people won't even go on the journey, but you are. So that's why you are able to reap such good rewards. Sometimes people question why or is their life so good, and that is like doing them harm, because you've worked, you've done the actions that needed to be done in order to have this amount of pleasure and this amount of opportunities. So never question all these good things that are coming to you, because you deserve them. You're the one that took the leap. This Fool card is like taking a leap and trusting life to hold you. So let's look at the outcome. So the outcome you have here is just the King of Wands energy. A lot of energy here telling you that you're a natural visionary. Scorpio through Sagittarius. A lot of fire on this one. Letting you know you have like basically all the elements: water, air, fire. Letting you know that you may be a triple threat. Very much a visionary and an entrepreneur. You may be working for yourself, and being able to overcome such challenges is, like I said, another reason why you're able to get the things that you desire. And because you are willing to go the extra mile, I'm hearing, you're able to go off on these journeys and think ahead of everyone. Like, I'm hearing that you're not outworking other people, you're outthinking them, you're outsmarting them. That is your key in life, Sagittarius, is to outthink people. And because you're just so mature, you can see things so far ahead. So that is your strength right now. And your outcome is to sit on the throne. Your outcome is to go on a journey that other people aren't taking because of fear, and to be able to excel and exceed them because they weren't able to see so far into the future like you. So let's take a look at you. Let's see where you are at the bottom. We have the Ace of Cups. Sorry, Ace of Wands. Let's take a look at you. So you have the energy of, being very diplomatic, very supportive as a boss. Definitely going to be in some leadership position. You can see this with the King of Cups and the King of Wands coming up, letting you know that, this energy here takes a lot of balance, takes a lot of forward thinking, visionary. So not only are you the King of Wands visionary who's able to think ahead, but you are also the King of Cups who's able to be that leader that everyone wants to follow. So let's look at your path. What is your path? Your path here, we have the Queen of Swords. So your path is to continue to, set boundaries, being very direct, being very open-minded, but also, being very independent thinking. You're not just worried about, what people perceive you as and, have you as in their mind, because you have like such a clear end goal to yourself. Like the thrones are very heavy here. Like almost every card right now is a throne, letting you know that you're very independent, very fast acting on your own, and being able to have set boundaries and keep those boundaries and communicate with people when they try to overstep those boundaries. That's all what a leader does. So that is your energy. Let's take a look at your potential. What is the potential of Sagittarius? So you may be, the person that people come to for the judgment or, for their redemption. I say that just because of the energy of, you're the one sitting on the throne. Now we're all going to be judged by someone, but people specifically seek you out so that they can hear your judgment, so that you can give them advice. You're very, like I said, you have an unbiased judgment. So if people come to you asking you for advice, you let them know, you communicate directly. You have compassion. You maybe, solve problems on your job because people look up to you and look at you as a leader. But you're, like I said, you're very direct in your communication. So whenever people are coming to you, they really get a rude wide awakening, as we used to say. But they get a fair look at themselves because you look at everybody clearly, and you understand that. So because you're not doubting yourself, you don't lack self-awareness, you can clearly maintain and give other people advice. That is your potential. In your potential, this is like, definitely you have the power to influence people. So doing it for the best of them and for the best of your team and for the best of you is just in your best judgment. You understand? Okay. Now let's look at where you are now, where you want to go, and how will you get there. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Let's see, where are you now? So, Seven of Cups, as where you are now, you have so many opportunities. You could be people offering you different positions, people, wanting you or like scouting you out, like headhunting, you understand? Like people coming and looking for you because of your ability. Like you have a good reputation. People hear about you and they seek you out. And you, within all of these opportunities, are searching for the best option, searching for what gives you, control. Like if you are, a lower level manager now, if you go up higher, you're able to, have more control over your time or maybe work from home. Things of that nature that you before looked like wishful thinking, now you're able to actually have those things that you desire. And like I said, you're searching for deeper meaning as well. Let's look at your where you want to go. Yeah, that Wheel of Fortune come and strike me again. So you're definitely wanting to head to this, higher timeline where so much good things are happening for you. And like I said, it's inevitable, but it's also unpredictable. I said that in the beginning, like you have so much potential with the Fool card and the Ace of Cups. You have so much potential here. It's even hard to, so many options here, letting you know that there's so much here you have to search out within. Like, I can't tell you as specifically what exactly you'll be doing because you are limitless and you can do anything. Also, with that card, I remember mentioning the number 10 because of the 0 on the Full card and the 1 on the Ace of Cups. So, 10 coming back around, telling you completeness and, a return. It says the number 10 is a return to beginning, only at a higher level in the life spiral, in the spiral of life. So you may be starting at a new job, but you're starting at a higher position. You may be, starting your own company and you are starting like way further ahead than, other people. Whatever it is, it's a beginning, a new beginning, which is the Ace of Cups. But there's so many possibilities and so much built up good energy that you're not starting like from a 0 point. You're starting like a little bit ahead because you have so many options. So let's look at your how you get there. All right, and how do you get there? Keep being that visionary, keep being that leader, keep standing out, keep, if you have a business, keep being that entrepreneur, and don't forget to overcome any challenges. You're very focused and, like I said, mature. You're very mature because you stay focused on what you are wanting. I also mentioned the number 8, 10, 17 gives you 8. This is the 8th year, so you're doing it big within this year because you recognize there's a lot of energy and potential to be taken advantage of here in a good way. And you're at a turning point. So that is where you are right now. You also have that Queen of Swords showing back up, letting you know that you are clear, very clear. So let's take a look. At your monology. Don't forget, Sagittarius, to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate it. All right, we have luck is on your side. Let's keep going and get 2 more. All right, both came out at the same time. So we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Obviously, looking out for your season, something big coming to you in your season. Also, we have a personal issue reaches resolution. So you may have been helping someone else reach, a resolution. Something of that nature being very helpful, but luck also is on your side. And also we have a fiery climax approaches. So letting you know that you definitely have, endings and new beginnings. And the number of new beginnings is not just 1, it's also the number 10. So letting you know, like with that Wheel of Fortune card, is like a higher spiral of life that you're able to, be a part of and take part in. It's not just, starting you off from 1, like a new beginning, but it's also, starting you off at a higher position. So let's see what your fortune here is. All right, we have triumph over troubles or obstacles. Like you're, kind of look like a target, like you're hitting your target. We also have doing something risky, taking a chance right now. Luck is on your side, so any risk that you take will be rewarded. News is on the way. Got news on the way as well as money path. The path with money is waiting for you to find it. So it's about exploring and, having that energy as well. We also have spiritual love, something deep coming to you, a personal issue that could be, the personal issue that reaches a resolution could be that, as well as, light-hearted, carefree time. So there's a lot of energy here of, balancing out, being feeling very lucky for where you are in life and, the things that are coming into your life right now. Your wishes, this one also popped out. It was in my hand, but a sincere wish will be granted. So that is your energy here. Luck is definitely on your side. And when you take the initiative, King of Wands energy, when you take that initiative, you can only be rewarded in such amazing ways with money, with, reaching your destination, doing something risky, and, a love that is spiritual and very deep. So thank you so much, Sagittarius. Thank you to my Scorpios and thank you to my Libras. All of you, I hope you watched this video, loved it, liked the video as well. I can't wait to do another reading for you, maybe tomorrow. Just not sure. Some things got thrown off this week, but I definitely will be back. And thank you so much. I would love to see you next time.